Hey y'all, Sai here. Well, I guess this is just sign making month. I'm having such a blast making signs, I am going to try to make another sign. This time, it is this beaver sign. Woohoo! Beavers! Yeah! Oregon State University Beavers. Yep, I'm gonna try that with the router. So I'm gonna put it on this pine board here that I got from Lowe's. Well, I was able to do okay with the picture glued to the wood, but it's always nice to have the pattern transferred to the wood so you don't have to deal with the paper flapping and stuff. But I still haven't learned a way to transfer easily that I like anyway. I keep trying some new stuff, but maybe I should try some different glue too. Anyway, this worked. So first I used the profile bit and went over all the lines. Every line there was, I traced over it. Having this little router base works great. It's so much less hand fatigue and it's so easy to steer. I made my own, but Dave Signs sells them too. Also, having a light shining on the bit really helps. Then I took the paper off, but I should have waited because it was really hard to tell where I needed to remove the background. So I ended up marking the area with a pencil. Then I removed the background with a 1/4 inch round nose bit. Rats! The camera wasn't on when I was taking out all of the part where the black is gonna go. So anyway, that's where I am now, and I cleaned up all the dust, and now I'm gonna put this sanding sealer over this. Yeah. So I watched more sign making videos, and I heard that the way to avoid having the paint soak into the wood is to place a sealer first. Is it weird that I like the smell of that stuff? So I'm using shellac as a sealer before I add any paint. I haven't had any problem with the black primer paint soaking in before, but I'm going to use more paint this time, so I'm going to do this extra step. Then I also read you shouldn't really be smelling this stuff, and to do it in a well-ventilated area. Oops. And then painted it black with the primer. It's all dry, so I'm gonna start sanding it now. Woohoo! I also learned watching the videos again that sanding these signs can be done with 40 grit first and then 80 grit. Whoa, talk about quick and easy. Well, I had 80 grit laying around, so that is what I used here. I really like how it looked without the paint, but I kept on going. I have yellow and red, so I have to make my own orange. Cool. I wasn't liking this orange, it just wasn't orange enough. Then I remembered I forgot a step. Ah, rats. So I sanded that orange off, sprayed a coat of clear on it, and got a little jar of super orange. Okay, I have orange that I mixed with some other orange, so I'm hoping that didn't ruin it since I mixed it together. But we will find out, I guess. I'm super excited to paint this. Super excited to paint it. Yeah. All right. Orange, 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 orange. Yeah. Yay, some music. Gibbs wanted to be on my lap, which is odd for him, but it was chilly this day. Then Wally wanted to be up there too. And since I was just painting, it was easy to have both of them on my lap, and they were like little heaters. I was using Rust-Oleum latex paint, and I read about oils versus latex and the word enamel used to describe these, and how enamel used to be the buzzword for oil-based only, but now it's used for both. So I was hoping, since this was latex enamel, that it would only need one coat, but it needed two. Next I painted the areas that were to be white. Using a black Sharpie made it really easy to paint over any orange or white that got astray. Then I removed all of the extra pine around the painted parts, and I sort of wished I had left the top and just matched up the bottom, but I took it all off. Oh well. Then I sanded what I could with the pneumatic drum sander, and I painted the edge black. Well, I'm going to put my logo on the back, and I'm not putting a whole verse, I'm just putting a reference, just one verse that I really like, which is 2 Peter 3:9. This verse basically says that God doesn't want anyone to be lost, but he wants all people to change their hearts and lives. Anywho's, I am going to try and put it on here with lacquer thinner. So, we'll see how that works. It's supposed to work really well. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to sand that off and I'm going to use the burner. There, much better. Yay! Well, the sign's all done. So this is Oregon State University mascot, the Beavers. And I did go to OSU. And I happen to be wearing the OSU colors. I didn't mean to do that. I just like orange. So I learned a lot doing this sign. Painting, yeah, that's another level of difficulty on doing these signs. But this is my first one painting, and I look forward to painting a lot more. So yeah, I'm having a blast with these signs, as you all know. So, thanks for joining me, everybody, and we'll just see you next time. Bye!